Yo, beer tubers! Man, tonight I'm in for a good treat, because I just got beer mail from Craig of Chemical Craig 69, and he sent me 2 beers. One of them is a Ninkasi beer, which I'm going to be blogging about pretty soon, so check that out, and thanks so much, Craig. And the other one is the beer blog of tonight, which is his Imperical Red. Now, if you don't know Craig, he is a home brewer, but he's starting his own brewing company called the Rotor Brewing Company. And he's located close to Seattle, or in Seattle, I don't remember exactly where. So this is a beer that he's been brewing for quite a while now. He has some experience with it, and he has been posting a couple of videos on how this is made. So it's really cool because I've watched both videos, and check it out if you haven't. And he's shown the process in which he's making it in his backyard and all that. And also, just on a side note, I did review one of his beers, and that's how we got connected. And check that out too, because that was actually a really exciting one. It's good, so I'm very excited about this. If you could see this, it's already kind of bubbling up right there, so hopefully it's not going to explode on me. If not, I'll just go, just catch it in my mouth. So anyways, let me go ahead and open this up. I don't know the ABV of this beer. Let me focus on this just in case it explodes. Right? Yeah, it's not spooging out like the Southern Tier big beers. So anyways, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, the ABV. I don't know what the ABV of this is, but I'll just go ahead and put it up there. So far it smells great, and good thing, so far it smells like a red ale, which is nice. That's a really good thing. Because there's some Imperial Reds that I've had that just doesn't really taste like a red, it's just like overly hoppy. So, anyways, wow, this is pretty darn cloudy, which I like in an Imperial beer. And any big beer, or a big-er beer, I really like. Just like the Southern Tier Gemini, one of my favorite double IPAs. So anyways, there's not much head on this thing, and I think Craig did tell me that it might not be as bubbly as he would like it to be. But you know what? It looks like it's carbonated enough. If anything, it's a lightly carbonated Imperial Red. So yeah, it's a really nice hazy amber color. Let me go ahead and whiff this. Oh wow, quite malty and has some fruit going on there. Almost like raspberry. Maybe just because I see the red, but yeah, it almost has this raspberry smell to it. Pretty cool, Craig. That's great. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna go ahead and dive in. It's pretty chill, but maybe that's okay. So, thanks Craig. Kanpai. Yeah, that's tasty. That is tasty. I'm surprised that I'm not getting too much hops from this, because he puts an abundance of hops. If you watch the video, it's quite a bit. He puts all this hops inside, and yeah, definitely there's not much carbonation, just like he said, but that's okay though. Just because you could at least taste the beer. Actually, another home brewing friend of mine, he made a quadruple. Believe it or not, I didn't know you could make quadruples in your house. And that one turned out completely flat, but he said the beer itself tasted awesome. So, anyways, so yeah, this is how the beer is so far. It's quite sweet, which I personally think. Now I did review Ninkasi's Double Red, and that was pretty hoppy, but it was still good. It still tastes like a red. It was just definitely has that West Coast hops going on. Whereas this one tastes like a red, like most Irish Reds or any kind of red ales just tend to be on the sweeter side. That's this characteristic. And so an Imperial Red, what I naturally assumed before I tried any Imperial Reds, is going to be sweet, pretty sweet. But most of them I've had has been pretty hoppy. But this one is pretty sweet, which I like. You got a lot of the sweet maltiness right up front. It's just like, and it decays, but it's not like it dies out, it's not like it wimps out. It just has this nice even flow that just has you enjoy the beer. And it does end with just a slight bite of the hops, I'm noticing, because you have the malty sweetness, maybe some fruit thing going on, some some almost prune kind of taste that I'm getting, if there's anything remotely to fruit that I'm tasting at the moment. And then just at the end, it's just like, remember me? Hops. And just like, that's what's going on. So yeah, so far it's great. Let me come back to you as it warms up and see if there is any differences. Alright, it's warmed it up a bit, and I'm kind of spinning it to get some carbonation. Yeah, you could smell a lot better that way, and then also it being warmer. It smells great, it really, really does. Let me give this another drink here. Now the mouthfeel is good. Even though there's a little bit of carbonation, which I think that's really the only critique I could think of. And then Craig knew that. He even told me before I went and opened it. But despite that, this has a really nice taste, really nice, well-rounded flavor. And as it's warming up, the prune and some of the, maybe even some raspberries, some of that flavor is coming out, and it tastes great. I actually really enjoy this, and I'm starting to get a sense that it is on the higher side. It is Imperial. It's probably 8% or so, because I'm kind of getting that warmth from the booze, but it's not boozy though. See, it's not boozy. Whatever it is, I'm guessing it's a well-hidden Imperial beer, because I don't get too much booziness, but I'm getting some of that warmth that you get, like when you drink whiskey. Oh. So, Craig, good job on the Imperial Red, man. This tastes really good. So far, I've been really impressed with your works. Like this thing here, and the other one that, what was it? Balancing Act is what I tried, which is it's a mix between Belgian Pale Ale and American Imperial IPA. That's kind of the balancing act that he did. And it turned out to be a really refreshing, grapefruity, but not like a piney kind of grapefruity, like a different kind of refreshing grapefruity, balancing act kind of beer. It tastes great. So seriously, I hope to see some of your beers in beer stores here and there, at least in Seattle. I really think this is a quality beer. Good job, and thanks so much for sending this as well as the Ninkasi, man. Alright, so this was the Rigid Rotor Brewing Company Imperial Red. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another beer blog. Kanpai!